Hello everyone, this is the Swede here from the Facebook page Fernando Torres, the White Husky. Wow, and totally nailed it there. Anyway, great to see you again and great to do another Q&A. I did one like 2 weeks ago, I think it was, but I've been so sick and I'm still a little bit sick. I'm having a cold, as they say in England. That's pretty cold. We don't have that expression in Sweden like, oh, you're having a cold. Yeah, that's bad for you. Well, we don't have it in Sweden, so I think it's pretty funny. But I'm still having a cold, so my voice may be a little bit fucked up still. And I may not be that fresh as you all remember me as. I haven't shaved or anything. But, like, sorry for that. Other than that, I want to excuse for my English, also because I'm Swedish, as you all know, and also because I'm doing this live, so I won't edit this clip or anything. So if I like jiggle my balls, do you say jiggle? I think so. Or like, yeah, stuck my finger up my nose. I can't edit those, so you just have to excuse. This is live. Everything can happen. Like Terry, when he needed that buying unique players in the Champions League and got red card. It's live. Everything can happen. So I'm having a Q&A in this clip. I just want to talk about Schalke 04 for a while because, wow, they are really bad right now. Schalke 04 from Gelsenkirchen, Deutschland. They are on the 10th place in the Bundesliga and they were like expected like just below Bayern Munich and Dortmund before this season, and now they are on 10th place. And wow, what has happened to Schalke 04? If you look at like Huntelaar and Farfan also, the attitude that they have on the team, I feel so bad for the supporters. They don't care, they don't do anything, they just like, and it's so massive to see a Schalke game on the tele because the supporters are booing them out, and like last week when they played against the upcoming team Greuther Fürth, and they lost actually at home 1-2 when an old Schalke player substituted for Greuther Fürth. They actually like, yeah, he clapped his hand and like was like, yeah, we're glad to see that Greuther Fürth player while they were booing out their own team. So that actually shows that how big the club is compared to all the players. The players doesn't mean a thing. It's the supporters and the club that's really is in their heart, and that's beautiful to see. Huntelaar can't destroy the spirit of the supporters, and that's lovely to see. But Schalke has to do something, because 10th place, the supporters won't accept that. They are in the Champions League quarterfinals. Is it quarterfinals or the eighth finals? I don't look at the Champions League, so I have no idea. But they did actually won the group ahead of Arsenal, so they did pretty well in Champions League. And yeah, I think if they manage to get to the quarterfinals in the Champions League, and if they may get into top 5 in Bundesliga, that's okay. But they have to do a really good spring season. Also, I want to talk about this a little bit about Arsenal. Because wow, that game against Sunderland this weekend, I think it was on Saturday. Yeah, it was a 3 p.m. Saturday game. I've never been so it was so intense that game. The second half when like Sunderland was pushing, and Fletcher had an amazing opportunity with his head, but Szczesny with a great save there, putting up his left arm, and that was amazing to see. And we won 1-0. It's so important. As you all know, I'm pretty confident that we will get past Spurs eventually, and definitely when we're gonna meet them. Is it now in the end of this month, or is it in March? I don't know. I think it's in March. We're gonna play Spurs at White Hart Lane. Yeah. So I think we get past them. I think Arsenal will finish at 4th place, just under Chelsea and Man City. Because yeah. Okay, to the questions, finally. I have them written down on my iPhone 5. It's important to say that I have an iPhone 5. Sports you are interested in besides football? Okay, first of all, I'm a really Formula 1 fan. I watched was actually on Monza 2011. Monza is the Grand Prix in Italy. Amazing atmosphere. That was one of my top 5 experiences as a human being. I can tell you that. That is one of the things that I will remember when I die. And I like lying on my deathbed and like thinking back to my life. I will think about that Formula 1 competition because that was amazing atmosphere, and yeah, that was totally crazy. Another sport that I'm interested in besides football, maybe biathlon. I don't think you know it in England because you don't have any biathlons. Do you say that? I don't know. It's like skiing, like cross country skiing, but you also shoot like, yeah, you're having like a weapon on your back when you're like skiing, and 4 times every race you're like shooting down some like. Sorry, I'm not an expert in English, but you get the whole point. You're also shooting like on range, yeah, 50 meters or something, yeah. Well, I like that biathlon. Look it up on YouTube. Biathlon, yeah, definitely. Moving on to the next question, it's a Swedish sport. We're really good at winter sports, as you may know. Best game you ever seen live? Well, best game, I can't mention best games. That would maybe be like the UEFA Cup final in 2005 or 2006 when they played in Gothenburg, the final between Marseille and Valencia. But emotionally, it has to be my first away trip with EFK Gothenburg in 07 when I was 12 years old. It was the same season we won the league, so it was pretty intense the whole season. And we played against Kalmar. And to get to Kalmar in Sweden, it's in the southern Sweden. You have to get past this amazing forest. Now we have a lot of forests in Sweden. You have to get past those by bus or something. Oh, my hair is disgusting. And you have to get past them by bus, and it's like we're calling it the Swedish jungle because like it's only forest, no cities, no roads. It's just jungle, for like hours. But either way, I went to that trip. We won 5-0 away. It was an amazing game. It rained, like it just poured down. I was like sore to death. It was in the middle of summer, so it was still warm, but it was really rainy. But that must be one of the best games I ever been to live. Also, the first game I ever saw with Arsenal live. It was against Man United. Got the tickets by my mom for my birthday. So I went to the Arsenal United game and we won by 1-0. Aaron Ramsey scored that final goal. So that was an amazing game. I will never forget that day either. Best day with that Formula 1 day, I think. For sure. Cool. Moving on to the next question. Sorry, this video will be a little bit long. Opinions about Rangers. I think you mean Glasgow Rangers. It is a game. It is a team in the NHL called New York Rangers, but I think you mean Glasgow Rangers. I haven't seen that team. Obviously, Swedish talent doesn't air Scottish Division 4. Is it Division 4 even? Division 3 maybe? Division 4. I think it's Division 4. The fourth tier of the division. I mean, absolutely. I don't know, but they got amazing attendance and amazing supporters and so on. I really love that, and I like Rangers. When we talk about people in Sweden, they support Celtic. If any team in Scotland, regarding the best Swedish player of all time, not of all time, but one of the best Swedish players, Henrik Larsson, obviously. But I like Rangers. Yeah. Ibrox Stadium, yeah. Wow, I'm sure that Ibrox Stadium is Celtic Park now, but no, I think it's Ibrox Stadium. Yeah, I think I got that right. Moving on to the next and final question. Who will win the Champions League and every other league in Europe? And I will take this really quick so I can't evaluate. Do you say that? That sounds really weird. Evaluate? Yeah, maybe you're evaluating something. Yeah, sounds logical now. Yeah. Okay, Champions League. I don't care. I don't give a fucking damn about Champions League. I watch every preseason game for Arsenal. I watch every League Cup, Carling Cup, FA Cup, Premier League, you mentioned it, you know, I don't watch Champions League. It's just a Barcelona thing, shit tournament, you know, with Platini and Sepp Blatter. Wow, that's so boring. But I think just for that sake, I would say Juventus, you know, big team from when I was little with those amazing players. I hope for Juventus, you know, they earn that trophy finally. Premier League, definitely United. They have the league. You know, Man City is too far behind. In Italy, Juventus, I would say they 5 points ahead now. They won amazing game. I saw this. I saw the game against Fiorentina on the telly. Amazing game. They won 2-0. At the same time, Napoli only played 1-1 against Lazio. So Napoli is 5 points behind now. So I think Juventus have won that. Sorry for my hair. I actually have to cut it. As I said, I'm not that fresh now. This is pretty gay, isn't it? Yeah. Either way, Italy, Juventus will win. Um, I think in Germany, Bayern Munich is 16 points ahead of Dortmund, so they absolutely won the league now. And in France, I would say Paris Saint-Germain, because, you know, Zlatan is playing there, and they're pretty good. Not as good as I thought they would be, but decent enough to win the league. And in Spain, Barcelona, absolutely. Yeah, is that about it? Have you seen my posters? My best players of all time, Nana Gomez now there. Totti, Francesco Totti, Arsenal, and Jose Mourinho. Actually, I like him as a coach. Pauleta, Portuguese player. There we have there we have him. There. Adriano, Ronaldinho, Barcelona. I hate them, but you know there's Henrik Larsson. Adriano, Pires, Henrik Larsson, and my best poster of all time, Bergkamp, Pires, Nori. And that's my signing out, man. Peace, like, subscribe, and peace, like down below there, subscribe up below there, and peace. This has been the Swede. Ha det gött. Wow, 12 minutes.